Welcome, everyone, to a brand new season of NBA basketball. I'm sure you're as excited as all of us are here at 2K Sports as we get ready to start the season in style. This is Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Brent Berry. David Aldridge will be reporting from the sidelines. And this is what the schedule looks like for the Los Angeles Clippers. On Friday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Utah up against the Jazz. And then on Sunday, the San Antonio Spurs come into town, tipping off a homestand for them. Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. Down in the block, it's Grant and Nurkic. Damian Lillard out there with Scoot Henderson. And it's Simons in at the 3 slot. And for the Clippers, at the guard spots, we'll see Westbrook and George. And small and power forwards, Leonard and Batum. And it's Zubats in at the center. And Greg, when we tip off a new season, it's not uncommon to see some nerves or even sloppy play.
No doubt. I mean, as a player, you put so much time and effort into preparing for the season. Sometimes emotions can get the best of you. And it can. Take a little time to settle into again.
Now, here's George. Outside, Batum. And here's Leonard from 3. Lillard with the rebound. Passes it to Simons. Back to Lillard. The tray. No good on that one. Good D by Westbrook. And it's the Clippers ball. Pass to George. For the three. And Westbrook gets it to go on the assist by George.
Good shooting reflexes there from Russell Westbrook. Barely needs the time to get that shot set up.
Lillard the pass to Simons. Back to Lillard from downtown. Bangs home the trifecta.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Now, here's George. Leonard, that's for two. Nice jump shot from the top of the key.
Great shooter off that quick release. Kawhi expecting the pass and did the rest.
Lillard against Westbrook. Lillard the pass to Grant. They get a hand on it. Westbrook with the steal. George way outside. No good on the three. Portland's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. That's a 2 from Lillard. Pass to Simons. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
Already a gifted passer, Henderson has solid vision for such a young player.
Outside, George. Now the pass to Leonard. That falls. Nice feed that time from George.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
A two-time Finals MVP, Kawhi Leonard. Brent, he's shown he can dominate at the highest of levels.
And when he dominates every facet of the game. At his peak, Kawhi is one of the most impactful players this game has ever seen.
And for the Blazers, GA, the intrigue surrounding Damian Lillard continues after his summer trade request.
Well, it can take time for these deals to materialize. In the meantime, the young talent on this Portland team bodes well for the future.
And he's good on the first of 3.
And now a veteran in the NBA. You get the feeling every season is important to Dame Lillard.
Yeah, but I get the feeling, Greg, that it's just not enough, these individual accolades and these high-scoring season. Dame Lillard wants to play in competitive basketball late into June, so it's going to be about championships for him moving forward. Voted one of the top 75 NBA players of all time. We should be enjoying the seasons that Damian Lillard is putting up in the next couple years.
And he can't make it 3 for 3. So, GA, you look at the Blazers with this young talent and still with Damian Lillard on board. 2 very different timelines.
They feel like Lillard brings more value than what they could get in trade. But you could argue they could have gotten more if they acted a few seasons earlier.
Now, here's Simons. Kawhi Leonard unable to get his shot to go. With some arc, and the rejection by Zubac. Simons against George. Zubac, a screen on Simons. The outside leaner pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way.
Well, Paul George doesn't mind tight defense. I think he can get around them, and he maintains some great ball handling mechanics, even with the guy in his face.
Now here's Henderson. He has yet to score. Shoots over Batum. Henderson, no good. And it's Westbrook with the ball. He brings it up for Los Angeles. Passes it to George. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
One thing you marvel at, the consistency of Paul George year in and year out.
I wonder when Paul George, Greg, goes into the offseason, if it's more tinkering and sharpening all those skills, or if he's trying to add something, because I don't know how you add anything to how versatile a player he is.
And he knocks down the first one. And after being one of the worst teams, Brent, in the NBA for so long, the Clippers have really turned things around, haven't they?
No doubt. I mean, a season ticket to the cellar for many, many seasons, but moving into this building, getting a little bit of juice, getting some stars in here, they've become a competitive contender over the past few seasons, and it all has to do with the ownership, and that shift has been fruitful for the Los Angeles Clippers.
Now here's Lillard. He has 5. Nurkic setting the pick for Lillard. For 3, a three-pointer is right on target. Lillard's got 8 points.
How many times do we see Lillard just change the face of the game from downtown?
Westbrook feeling it out a bit. Outside for George. Los Angeles with another miss. Portland's gone 3 of 4 on three-pointers in the first quarter, doing well from long range. Here's Simons. Again, the Trailblazers good for 2.
That's exactly how you utilize the pick and roll. Simons looking really comfortable in the set there.
George from deep three-point land sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. A lot of give and take between these sides early.
And both teams look like they came to play. We should have a good one.
Nurkic a screen on Westbrook. Lillard against Westbrook. Just 5 to shoot. It's deflected.
Great anticipation. He's racked up a few of those blocks in his career, Batum has.
There's the dish to Westbrook. Simons against Leonard. Back to Westbrook. Jacks up a 3. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Not a shot the coaches are going to draw up often for him, and he makes it with the defense closing in.
Lillard against Westbrook. Lets it go with a 3. And Damian Lillard, good for the 3. 11 points in the game.
Now that basket must be widening out right now, and he's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
On the wing, George. Henderson defending. The jump hook. That one a little long. Portland trailing here. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Scoot Henderson became the youngest G League player ever in 2021. Greg, he was only 17 then.
And Kevin really speaks to his abilities that he was ready for that near NBA level of competition at such an early age.
And that one falls for Henderson. Well, Brent, with the Blazers, it seemed like they were ready to take the next step a few years back.
Yeah, and then it felt like things sort of shifted in the opposite direction, and they're trying to find out through injuries and defensive struggles, who is it that is going to help this team make that next step?
Norman Powell's checked in for Russell Westbrook. And load management, a term, Greg, that's been associated with the Clippers.
And Kawhi rightfully managing his return from ACL injury with care. It's harder to build chemistry when guys are out, but it's all about staying healthy for the postseason.
Leonard, bucket is good. Leonard's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
And big guys often struggle with injuries, and Yusuf Nurkic has certainly had his fair share.
Yeah, Greg, it's been disappointing, but despite the setbacks, he always plays hard, and he hasn't let those incidents scare him, still wanting to go out there and bang around on the inside.
Free throw good. Nurkic.
Nurkic is focused on trying to make the job of his teammates easier. He works so hard on the glass and setting screens. Tons of dirty work that Nurkic finds himself involved in.
And the Trailblazers making a change here. Simons is checked in. And both free throws good for Nurkic. And the Clippers, one of the more efficient three-point shooting teams, Greg, in the NBA.
And Kevin, really over the last decade, that's been one of their most consistent traits. And it's not just because of talent. They're smart about the shots they take.
Now here's Leonard. 6 points for him. And here's George for 3. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
And we continue to see Leonard and his patience being able to deliver the ball like that.
Lillard, the pass to Nurkic. Back to Lillard from outside the arc. Powell pulls it in. Clippers leading by 3. He kicks it to George. Zubac with the screen for George. To the paint. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Here's what Portland's going with right now. Brown comes in for Yusuf Nurkic. And it's Nasir Little in for Jeremy Grant. So, Brent, with the end of the 2023 season, it saw the Blazers finishing 13th in the West.
Yeah, Kevin, that's the second straight year that they've been in that 13th place. And certainly that's not the type of consistency this team is looking for. They're in between. They've got veteran players and young guys coming up. They've got to do something to feed one end of that, and we'll see what they do this year.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Brown sends a screen for Lillard. From deep. Count that as his 4th basket of the night. Just 7 shots to get there.
Oh, man, tonight it's Dame time, and when Lillard gets hot, it's a sight to see.
Screen by Zubac. And George kicks to Batum. Leonard the pass to George. Fires from way outside. Lillard with the rebound.
Really excellent defense there. They know he's capable of knocking it down from the outside, and they could not have played him better.
Pass to Leonard. And here is Zubac. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
And if you give Batum some time to survey the floor, he'll find an open teammate.
Little sets a screen for Lillard. Launches it from deep. Kawhi Leonard comes up with the rebound. And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Leading by 5. Zubac kicks to Batum. Pass to Powell. To the inside. Outside for George. Fires from deep. And it's blocked by Brown. The Clippers grab the miss.
And he gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determined not to give up the easy deuce there.
The pass to Leonard. Launches a 3. Offensive rebound. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
Defense shaking their heads. No idea how to stop him in this quarter. He's got him on the ropes.
Simons against George. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. Los Angeles leading by 7. Passes to Leonard. Simons against George. Here's Zubac. And the dunk by Zubac.
Nice play, George creating for others, just manufacturing some points.
Trailblazers trail by 9. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Brown with a screen on Powell. And it's Lillard missing. The Clippers shooting it from their comfort zone so far in this one. 57% from the field. Powell against Lillard. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Hey, Brent, with his skill set, Norman Powell is the type of player that could fit on any team.
Yeah, so effective at playing off the ball, and he's a good source of instant offense when he gets that opportunity. He can be a 3-level scorer.
The free throw drops for Pop. And taking a look at the LA Clippers, Brent, a team that just keeps coming up short, unfortunately.
Well, the Clippers have definitely been more competitive lately, and it's kind of like phase 2 for them with this group. They still haven't been able to get over the hump, and they have some work to do.
Here's what the Clippers are going with right now. Marcus Morris is checked in for Batum. Kenyon Martin Jr. comes in for Kawhi Leonard. And Bones Highland subbed in for Paul George. Now here's Johnson. Grant outside. And the foul called on Marcus Morris. That's his first foul. Little, he's checked in for Johnson. .43 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Pass to Sharp. Softly drops in the floater.
Well, he'll find a way to score near the bucket. Even if Sharp has to go to a high degree of difficulty attempt, he'll score.
Down low, here's Martin, and finished off by Martin.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And there's a whistle. It goes on Shaedon Sharp. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
And the replay demonstrating once again how aggressive that defense was.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Now here's Powell. Defended by Thibault. From the arc. That one misses. The first quarter concludes in a double-digit lead on the scoreboard. The Clippers on top as they end the first quarter with a tremendous 17-7 run. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in just a moment. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Yeah, you can't be careless with your shot selection out there because some of them are getting thrown back.
Portland with the ball. It's a 10-point game. Here are the 5 Portland has to start the second quarter. Brown out there with Nasir Little. Then there's Matisse Thybulle. Then it's Sharp, and it's Grant in at the 3.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Highland's shot is good.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on him.
Grant with a screen on Highland. Sharp the pass to Grant. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Grant's got himself going there, his first points of the game on the deep ball. Highland deciding where to go with it. It's hauled in by Thybulle. Trailblazers trail by 10. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Scoot Henderson has prepared himself for the pressures of the NBA. He meditates, he reads books on self-improvement, and he said, I'm pretty sure you can lose yourself making a lot of money. You've got to be mentally sound. There's going to be downsides of being this young and successful. But I don't like failure, so I just try to minimize that. Kevin?
Wise words, David. Wise words. Thank you. Here's Powell. Portland making their last shot. Zubats with the screen for Highland. Buries it from three-point range. Highland's got 6 in the quarter.
And they've done a great job knocking down those long-range shots here in the second, shooting just over 40% from downtown.
Now, here's Sharp. From 8, the shot misses. Now here's Powell. Here's Zubats. Outside for Martin. Tries again. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Brown's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Grant outside. Pass to Thibault. Puts up a 3. It's hauled in by Zubats. Los Angeles leading by 11 on the pass to Highland. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Off target from outside. Portland's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Here's Brown. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Right, coming into this season, Damian Lillard made it clear to the Blazers front office he wanted veteran help.
And barring a move up in the draft, that meant trading their pick. These are the tough decisions teams face building around a star player.
And the first one drops. Coaches say, GA, the league has a problem when it's punishing the retaliators and not the instigators. Do they have a point?
Kevin, I think so. But for any scuffle, it's worth asking who started it, and that's what we do in life normally, right?
And the Clippers making a switch here. Westbrook's checked in. Second free throw, no good. Clippers leading by 10. Pass to Martin. Outside Westbrook. Pass to Powell. A 3-ball. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist.
Powell wasting no time to let that one rip.
So timeout called here, the first for Portland. And the Clippers making a change here. George is checked in, and Portland with a change here too. Simons is checked in. And Simons has got the ball here for the Portland Trailblazers. Trailing by 13. They'll be hosting Orlando for the next one. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Now, here's Simons. He has 5. Portland again missing.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. George double teamed. Back to Powell. Off target with his 3. Trailblazers trail by 13. Pass to Sharp. And some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Henderson against Powell. Henderson kicks to Grant. Drains the 3, and yes, he'll go to the line for one more. It's going to go on Norman Powell. At the beginning of his career, Grant Brent was more of a role-playing forward. Those days, though, are long gone.
And no question, he just about tripled his shot attempts per game, leading to more and more points, has even developed that 3-ball to become a multi-level scorer.
Murray's checked in for Brown.
The evolution of Grant has been something to watch. His offense has really grown by leaps and bounds and has become more consistent.
Now, here's George. He's got 10. In the corner, it's Westbrook. 4 on the clock. The shot's good on the assist by George. George has got 6 assists here tonight.
And you got to pick your poison. Westbrook, if he gets that dribble going, it really helps him in terms of his rhythm, and that opens up the 3-ball.
Now, here's Simons. He's got 5. That one goes in.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Simons against George. Outside, Martin. Driving to the basket.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Henderson against Westbrook. Simons kicks to Grant. And another 3 for Portland.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Outside Westbrook. The 3. The rebound by Grant. Trailblazers trail by 9. Puts up a deep 3. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Powell's got 4 rebounds in this game. Zubac, a screen on Simons. And the dunk by Zubac.
Nice movement on the screen and roll. Zubac's good at angling his body in those sets.
The Trailblazers have gotten exactly half their shots to go down here in the second. 5 of 10. There's the pass to Sharp. And Simons has it in the corner. Over George. Takes the 12-footer and hits. Simons has got 7 points.
And Simons doing a good job operating and getting to his spot in the mid-range.
Passes it to Westbrook. Takes the 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from George. George has got his 8th assist here tonight.
He's going to force them to have to make adjustments. That's number 4 in terms of triples in the half.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. For the Clippers, Mason Plumlee's checked in for Zubac. Marcus Morris comes in for Martin. And it's Kawhi Leonard in for Powell. And then for the Trailblazers, Little. He's checked in for Jeremy Grant. And Damian Lillard subbed in for Shaedon Sharp. Clippers on defense. Henderson outside. Simons with the screen for Henderson. Lillard outside. Drops in the tray. 17 points in the game.
Well, you're trying to affect Lillard's shot somehow, some way, but he has that little lean, and that gives him that separation he needs to score.
Now, here's George. 10 points for him. Henderson pulls it in. Here's Little. Henderson finds Lillard. Votes it up for Henderson. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Exploding off the floor. Henderson finishes it off midair.
Pass to George. Over Henderson. George, no good.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
Now, here's Lillard. 17 points in the game. And the 3-ball is good.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Morris with a screen on Henderson. Here's George. The 15-footer. Good. George has got 12 points in the game.
Always a formidable scorer. George just doing what he does.
And Lillard kicks to Simons. To the middle. Here's Henderson. Excellent D there from George. Clippers leading by 6. Plumlee with it. Now Henderson defending. The deep three from George. That doesn't go either for George.
This has not been a good quarter right here. Shot has been off the mark, and now it looks, Kevin, like he's pressing a bit.
Three-pointer, Lillard. The Clippers grab the miss. This, of course, the first opportunity to play Portland.
And they rolled over this team last season, beating them every time they faced off.
Yeah, it was a completely one-sided season series, and that was no surprise to anyone. This first game between them should give us an idea if they're on a little more even ground this season.
You cannot leave them alone like that, especially from long range.
George up top. Henderson defending. No one near Westbrook as he lets it go. That falls. Nice feed that time from George. George has got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. Lillard outside. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Shot from the wing. Kept alive. Morris. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Henderson against George. Little sets a screen for Henderson. He takes it in, and it's sent back by Leonard.
One of the most versatile defenders in the NBA. Why Leonard getting all of that one.
George dishes to Morris. And another 3 for the Clippers.
And that's one way to extend the lead. Continue to light it up from long range. They have all the confidence in the world right now from the three-point line.
Now here's Little. No scoring in this one. And Westbrook, here we go. Little with the rebound.
And one thing I liked in the first quarter was their aggressiveness to draw the contact, putting the defense on the defensive.
And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Yeah, that's 2 really unproductive trips in a row, ending in turnovers.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Ivica Zubac has checked in for Plumlee, and it's Batum in for Marcus Morris. Yusuf Nurkic, he's checked in for the Trailblazers. Jeremy Grant comes in for Nasir Little. Now here is George. He's got 12. Los Angeles with another miss.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
A 3 from Leonard, and that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Leonard's got the lead up to 14 now for the Clippers. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Clippers?
Right off the bat, they're going after the ball, looking to jump into the passing lanes and create some steals in transition.
And I don't know if everybody's getting in this block party flow, but that's what's happening tonight. They've done a great job of being aggressive on all the shooters.
And here is Los Angeles now. The Blazers getting the bucket. There's the double team with Grant. Batum wide open. He fires. And another 3 for the Clippers.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Lillard with no one around. And the Trailblazers another 3.
And Lillard wasting no time getting 3 back.
Outside Westbrook. Zubac a screen on Lillard. Here's George. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. George has got 14.
Let PG get the ball inside at your own risk. He's going to punish you there.
And that does it for the first half of play. Clippers lead by 14. Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
Welcome, one and all. Before we hear Kenny and Shaq's insights on that first half, let's look ahead and check out the upcoming schedule.
Check it out, Los Angeles. At this point, you got to take every team you're up against as a test, asking yourself, what can we do better than last year? Happens for us, too. Kenny, you cook up any new approaches in the offseason?
Well, I'm going to reveal those, over time, not just all in one sitting. But you're right. There is an opportunity to stretch and experiment. See what's working and what isn't.
And fellas, looking now at the first half of play, ground to make up a major deficit for the Trailblazers.
Their perimeter defense has obviously been weak. Plus, they're facing some good shooters. It's the perfect storm right now.
And you just wonder if they're capable of making the necessary adjustments. Sometimes it's just a bad matchup. We'll see. Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Really an incredible game from Lillard.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure Coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Filling the 2 and 3, the core of George and Leonard. The post pairing, Batum and Zubac. And it's Westbrook in at the point. That's the group starting the second half for Tyronn Lue. Now, here's George. Leonard draws the double. Dishes it to Batum. That falls. Nice feed that time from Leonard. Leonard's got his third assist on the night. Trailblazers trail by 13. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What do you got for us, DA?
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Clippers have their sights set high. Coach Tyronn Lue says this is definitely a championship team, but it's not going to just come. We've got to put the work in. There's got to be a lot of sacrifices. If we come together and do the right things, we definitely have a chance. Kevin, back to you.
And David, he's a big reason why. Thanks so much.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Yeah, you don't see many of these opportunities for this team, but Kawhi, one guy who can get up there and get it done.
Here's Henderson. Kawhi Leonard making his last shot. And another turnover here by Portland. No one had more success at the foul line last season than this group of players. Fourth, Damian Lillard.
He was locked and loaded from the free throw line all season. Never suffered through any real lulls in that department.
And here's Westbrook. He's got 15. Zubac, a screen on Lillard. Sinks the triple. Westbrook's got 18 points in the game.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, some of these nights you got to enjoy yourself. Not too much at the expense of the other team, but right now this team is balling.
Now here's Henderson. 8 points for him. Lillard from outside. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Pass to George. Zubac with the screen for George. The three-pointer no good.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Henderson, no one around him. And again, it's the Trailblazers missing. Zubac the pass to Leonard. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Nurkic has got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Toughest three on the floor. No biggie for Simons.
And Brent, when you look at Anthony Simons, he's got all the tools of a superstar.
Well, Simons, Greg, is so deadly from distance. He can play above the rim. He's a tremendous athlete. And let's talk about the mentor he's had for his entire career, one Dame Lillard.
6 to shoot. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. And Westbrook gets it to go.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Henderson for three. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Lillard's got 3 assists in the game. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Batum a screen on Lillard. And it's Westbrook missing. And here's Grant. He'll bring it up for the Portland Trailblazers. 17-point game. The shot's good from Simons.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you think his team would have the lead.
Outside Leonard. George double teamed, and Jeremy Grant picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Batum scanning the floor. Just 5 on the clock. Right side George. Drains it from beyond the arc. George has got 17 now.
And George's guys encourage him to just fire away. They know he's lethal from there.
Henderson outside. The pass to Simons. And the Trailblazers another 3.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Now, here is George. He's got 17. Leonard finds George. Here's Westbrook. This one for 3. Does not go down. That miss makes him 7 for 12 in the game. Passes to Simons. Back to Nurkic. Double team on Nurkic. Grant for 3. And the Trailblazers another 3.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
And here is Los Angeles now. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. And the Clippers decide to take their first time out here.
All right, a chance to check out stats for Leonard. Great showing for him last season, and he'd make you pay every time he went to the line. Top 20 in free throw percentage.
And who could defend him last season out there? Defenders tried to body him up, play a little physical, but time and time again, he drilled the 3 anyway. Westbrook against Lillard. Lets it go from deep. And Westbrook gets it to go on the assist by George. George has got his assist totals piling up. 11 now for him. Now here's Lillard. 26 points for him. Inside, Nurkic. And finished off by Nurkic.
Smart play getting Nurkic the ball after the screen and roll. He dives towards the basket and gets the pass in a perfect spot deep in the lane.
Leonard against Simons. Leonard draws the double for 3. Westbrook. And the rebound by Nurkic. Nurkic has got his 6th rebound on the night. Puts up a deep 3. Henderson, no good. Clippers leading by 13. The kick out to Westbrook. The shot by George, wide open. Good. A nice assist from Westbrook. George has got 6 here in this quarter.
Well, he now has 4 3-pointers this game, guys. 2 in each half. He's really spacing out the floor for his teammates.
Screen by Nurkic. Henderson passes to Lillard. And Simons has it in the corner. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. For Los Angeles, they've gone 8 of 13 on shot attempts to begin the second half. George double teamed. Wants to get it to Westbrook, and does. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Man, we all saw that right there. Is he part feline? Cat-like quickness and elevation from Westbrook.
Feeds it to Lillard. And he drops in the layup off the glass. That's 28 points for Damian Lillard.
That's a defensive breakdown. You can't let him get that deep.
Yeah, how do you let him get a lounge chair down there and be comfortable in the paint like that?
Now, here's Batum. 5 points in the game. Some solid defense from Lillard. From deep three-point land. Out of bounds, the Clippers take possession. Powell, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Sharp's checked in for Portland. Clippers leading by 16. Now Powell. Outside, George. Here's Leonard. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
Well, kind of fun when you see his personality come out in his game like that.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. Trailblazers trail by 18. Lillard, the pass to Nurkic. Back to Lillard. Fires the three. And he's good on the three ball. Lillard's got 31.
He has definitely shown up to play. He's done his part, really just trying to battle his team back into it.
Leonard kicks to Powell. Down low. Zubac's no good.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss, that kind of energy not wasted.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
George double teamed. And the dunk by Zubac.
Doesn't get any easier for Zubac. He'll take those anytime he gets it.
Pass to Simons. Grant with a screen on George. Three-pointer, Lillard. Wow, drew the contact, and that three almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws. It's going to go on Norman Powell. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Clippers?
And guys, how about the unselfishness and all about working that ball around, shifting the defense, and just seeking out the best shot?
And there's another thing going on right now for them that has to get their confidence up, and that's the three ball. I mean, it's been falling for them, and they're locked in, and with that outside shot going, that's a big difference maker.
Bones Highland is checked in for Nicholas Batum. Brown is checked in for the Trailblazers. Matisse Thybulle comes in for Anfernee Simons. And he's good on the second. And he nails the third.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Leonard draws the double. The wide open look here for Highland. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Leonard's got his 5th assist in this one. Grant with a screen on Highland. Lillard from outside. It's hauled in by George. George has got 4 rebounds in this game. Pass to Powell. Now here's Leonard. Leonard draws the double. Powell, no one around him. And another 3 for the Clippers.
Norman Powell really knocking it down here and hurting this team from distance.
Now here's Sharp. Defended by George. Sharp, that's good.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
Outside, George. Here's Leonard. And misses it off the right side of the rim. And here's Grant. He'll bring it up for Portland. Down by 15. Hits it from three-point range. Grant's got 6 points in the quarter.
And Grant, one of those players who year after year taking on more and more offensive responsibility.
To the inside, Zubac. And the dunk by Zubac.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. To the middle. Shoots from 8. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to go on Norman Powell.
Clearly a foul.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
And the first one at the line is good.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
So, for the Clippers, Morris is checked in for Leonard, and Martin subbed in for George. He hits one and misses one, each at the line. Well, such a study, Brent. Veteran Marcus Morris. You know what you're getting with him every single game.
Well, he's a guy who rebounds the ball and brings a little bit of toughness, and he will get double-digit points on a nightly basis, capable of that. So you're relying on that toughness.
And the dunk by Grant.
Good pass from the two-guard Sharp, solid at finding his open man.
There's 42 seconds left to play here in the third. Lillard against Highland. And finished off by Martin.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, well, he settled for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that.
How about the concentration? He gets hit but stays with the play and gets the finish.
He shot 5 of 6 at the foul line. And the Clippers making a change here. Westbrook's checked in, and the Trailblazers making a change here as well. Henderson's checked in.
And one of the problems in the first half, that shoddy work at the free throw line. They needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. There's Powell, and oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Shaedon Sharp picks one up.
There's an underrated scoring aspect to Norman Powell and what he can do. He can drive, get inside, or he can knock down a jumper. That's a tough cover.
First one falls for him.
Yeah, can't sleep on Powell defensively. He will step up and start to pour it in.
And so Powell nails both of them. 15 seconds left to play in the third. Henderson against Westbrook. Brown with a screen on Westbrook. For 3, Henderson.
A good defensive effort from Westbrook there. When he uses his quickness and length, he can take a shooter out of their rhythm.
Russell Westbrook has been leading the charge for LA. He's got 8 3-pointers in the game now. What a job he's doing from long range. Back to the action in just a minute. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. On the floor for Portland, Henderson and Simons, they have guard duties. Murray out there with Sharp, and it's Brown in at the 5. Here's Murray. No good that time. Great D that time from Martin. Corner shot, and that one's good. Westbrook's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
Russell Westbrook has won multiple scoring titles, and you know he can go off at any time.
To the paint. Here's Simons. And that's good for 2 as he grabs the feed.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Plumlee with a screen on Simons. The kick out to Westbrook. Finds himself wide open and drills it. Westbrook's got 30.
Down the stretch, he's been flat out awesome. He helped them get the lead, and now he's making sure they keep it.
And that one's good by Henderson.
Now, the D has done a very poor job at contesting him from outside, guys. He's tearing into them right now, and they cannot stop him.
Now here's Powell. Six on the shot clock. From 11 feet away, it's tipped. Murray with it. Now guarded by Plumlee. And out of bounds as the Clippers gain possession. Marcus Morris is checked in for Los Angeles. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Simons against George. Fires away from way outside. Rebound by Murray. Trailblazers trail by 11. Henderson outside. The pass to Simons. There's the double team with Martin. For three, Henderson drills it from outside.
He has been an absolute wrecking ball from outside during this half, guys.
Outside, Martin. Westbrook against Henderson. Westbrook, no good. Portland's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. Here's Henderson. Again, the Trailblazers good for 2.
Look at Henderson embracing opportunity. Nice to see a rookie not avoiding the mid-range.
Outside, Martin. Here's Westbrook. No good, unable to end this run.
Well, the D's so tight on him, it makes him alter his shot. And an easy chance turns into a tough one because the defense is swarming.
And Henderson throws it down hard.
In the acrobatic jam, Henderson showing the league what he can do at the rim.
And the Clippers call time here.
Giving up a run here, can they turn it around?
Hard to say right now. At this point, I've seen the coaches run through 2 or 3 iterations of defense. Is there a fourth? I'm not sure.
Nicholas Batum. He's checked in for Marcus Morris. And the Trailblazers making a change here as well. Nurkic checked in for Brown. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, during the last break, I heard Tyronn Lue talking with his team. Now, they've been happy with the way the team is shooting. He reminded players to keep taking those threes, that they've had some clean looks. And when that three goes in, it's always a welcome sight. Guys?
Okay, David, thanks. George with the bucket.
And they needed that. Their lead is getting smaller by the minute.
And it's Henderson with the ball for the Trailblazers. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Passes it to Simons. Out to Henderson. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. It's good. And the Clippers lead by 8.
Batum 6'8", but really sneaky with those long arms. Can go inside and score.
And it's Simons off the drive. Good. Simons has got 4 this quarter.
And pro move there. Finds a way to gain some separation against the much taller defender.
Yeah, I don't think he even sees a taller defender out there. Just a gifted scorer.
Now, here's George. Puts up a deep 3. A shot by Batum, no good. Henderson kicks to Nurkic. There's the double team with Martin. Trailblazers moving the ball around. Pass to Sharp. Henderson with it. Simons with the ball. Covered by Martin. Clock at 6. Here's Nurkic. And finished off by Nurkic.
Simons playing unselfish. That's going to help this team get in a great rhythm.
Clippers leading by 4. And here's George for 3. Drills the three-pointer. George has got 25 points.
And you can just see his confidence is rising. Bucket after bucket from long range.
Pass to Sharp. He feeds it to Nurkic. Not going to go that time. Plumlee with some nice D. LA's gotten just 1 of 4 three-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Another possession, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Here's Henderson. Got a hand on it. And they'll get another chance. Wide open look here for Murray from outside off the mark. Clippers have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the fourth and even 50%. Here's Martin and finished off by Martin.
There are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Westbrook against Henderson. The kick out to Simons. Batum brings the double team. Nurkic setting the pick for Henderson. 4 on the shot clock. Portland needs to get off a shot. Yep, that one goes. Nurkic has got 4 points this quarter.
Well, the defense did a fine job there. Just not good enough. Nurkic, too skilled.
Batum a screen on Henderson. They grab their own miss. Here's Martin. Got it. Good job in the low post.
You don't want to ever give up points on the boards. That's the lesson for the team there. That's a hustle play to save points.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over.
And coach can't be happy, and I think I know why. Their defense putting up no resistance inside.
No, they're not preventing them from scoring, and if you can get to a high-efficiency shot on the floor, and that's the paint, you just keep going.
Zubac is checked in for Los Angeles. Kawhi Leonard comes in for Nicholas Batum. Portland also making some changes. Grant comes in for Murray. And Damian Lillard subbed in for Shaedon Sharp. And there's the pass to Grant. Stolen by Martin.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
That's good from Martin. And so Martin nails both of them.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
Trailblazers trail by 13. Anderson with it. Lillard outside. Good! Another from 3.
He's scorching hot. Another 3.
And he's approaching the franchise record for threes in a game. George from deep three-point land. Los Angeles with a fresh shot clock. And he makes that one. And the Clippers lead by 12.
That's what Zubac is here for, making plays in the trenches.
Simons surveying the D. Passes it to Lillard. Nurkic against Zubac. Shot clock at 6. Lillard dishes to Nurkic. Simons the pass to Grant.
Hard to guard when he's that close. Grant really good at drawing the defense in to foul him.
And that's how you want to use your fouls, not allowing him to get to the rim.
And with this new in-season tournament, Greg, the NBA continuing to innovate. Are they getting, though, too out there for you? Or do you like it?
Listen, I think it pays to be bold. And I'll be one to admit I was not a fan of the play-in but I got to tell you, it's been a tremendous success, so I've got an open mind.
And he sinks the second. And so George will bring it up for Los Angeles. Inside, 11 feet away, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
And that one misses. And the second free throw, good. Now here's Henderson. Lillard outside. And again for three.
He has been on the money from deep.
Yep, definitely looking to shoot it as much as possible. Leonard against Grant. There's the three. The offensive rebound. Kicks it out to Leonard. Clock at 6. For three, Westbrook. That falls. Nice feed that time from Leonard. Leonard's got assist number 7 for him tonight. Martin against Simon. Lillard from outside. It's hauled in by the Clippers. George has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Outside, Martin. And stolen by Lillard. Pass to Simons. Off target from three-point range. Clippers leading by 12. Here's Leonard. And it's good. 2 points. Leonard's got 21.
Yeah, Leonard can do this. He can just take over a game offensively.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. Russell Westbrook really making a difference here.
The defense has to take the ball out of his hands. He's just knocking down every three-pointer he takes right now.
And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Paul George.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game, and it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
He sure has given this crowd a treat tonight. This kind of performance only cements his status as a fan favorite. On defense, the Clippers. They lead by 14. Nurkic setting the pick for Lillard over Westbrook. Grant for three. Oh, he got hacked on the three-pointer. He'll head to the line.
And Grant, a great job there of going into contact, not shying away.
The free throw drops for Grant. He hits the second from the line. And he makes all three. Here's George. Leonard with no one around. The shot's good on the assist by George. Leonard's got 11 in the second half. Lillard against Westbrook. Leonard brings the double team, and Lillard kicks to Nurkic over Westbrook. Nurkic can't hit.
Pretty lax defense there. He's going to see fewer and fewer chances if he can't bury those kind of jumpers.
George looking over the floor. Here's Zubac. The lead pass was put in just the right spot.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Simons from outside. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Zubac has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Clippers.
One area that stands out that we've seen tonight from them, their aggressiveness in getting steals, something I know that you really value yourself.
I think it sparked their offense. It deflates the opposition, and when you have the type of effort we saw tonight, it's pretty hard to overcome that defensive pressure down the stretch.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And as usual, some excellent work tonight in what was a quality big impact game for Paul George.
So sharp on the passing tonight. You know, guys can get into a rhythm that way too.
Greg, we heard Giannis after last year's playoffs. He was asked whether his season was a failure. Is that a fair term to throw around?
Kevin, I think it's all semantics. You know, whether you say failure, falling short, unsuccessful, disappointing, they all amount to pretty much the same thing.
Simons showing he can be a capable scorer, but there's still some potential upside with his playmaking. This guy is growing in his confidence.
No good from outside. They can burn some clock if they want to.
And get a little breather as well.
Outside, George. And it's Leonard missing. The Trailblazers shooting fairly well in the fourth, around 48%. Nurkic the pass to Simons. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Yeah, pretty good poise for Simons. I mean, that was a difficult shot.
This game looks like they've got it just about wrapped up.
Yeah, just got to work that clock and take care of the ball.
In the corner, it's Westbrook. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Lillard from outside. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. There's 21 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Outside, George. Leonard draws the double. The three. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for three.
And Westbrook scoring, it comes in bunches, but such a key to it all is for him to get himself to the free throw line. He's top 40 all time in free throw attempts.
The free throw drops for Russell Westbrook. Good on the second free throw.
Russell Westbrook just out there and focused, trying to find ways in which he can help out his team to secure any win.
Last one's off, and they'll settle for 2 points. Pass to Sharp. So the Clippers winning this one easily. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it.
Thanks so much, David. And that'll do it for the first game of the NBA season. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long.